Fareed Zakaria, 10 Lessons for a Post-Pandemic World. Venture into the important lessons and broad trends that have emerged during the COVID-19 pandemic with Fareed Zakaria's book, 10 Lessons for a Post-Pandemic World. The author skillfully synthesizes complex information, encourages international cooperation, and highlights the continued globalization of trade. He also delves into the Sino-American relationship, the irreversible digital transformation, and the need to address economic inequality. Moreover, Zakaria focuses on urbanization, the role of effective governance, and potential sustainable, socially conscious alterations to market capitalism. Lastly, he emphasizes the need for experts to earn the public's trust and views this crisis as an opportunity to band together for a resilient future.
Lessons for a Post-Pandemic World. Fareed Zakaria's book 10 Lessons for a Post-Pandemic World, published in 2020, explores how the pandemic has amplified and highlighted previously existing trends. He successfully synthesizes information into easy-to-understand takeaways, with historical parallels that are both thought-provoking and apparent. Despite some oversimplifications, Zakaria's positive and resilient attitude sets his work apart from other pandemic literature dominated by despair. This book offers valuable insights into how COVID-19 has transformed the world and which changes in society, technology, and politics are likely to persist in a post-pandemic world. The Pandemic and Globalization. Zakaria explores the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on globalization in his book. He argues for greater international cooperation in making the path towards globalization fair, sustainable, and peaceful. Despite the current trend towards protectionism and isolationism, Zakaria believes that the pandemic highlights the need for continued globalization. The author suggests that the inward turn prompted by the pandemic is only temporary and that global trade openness will continue to increase. Globalization, inequality, and the pandemic. The pandemic highlighted the tensions between the US and China, posing a threat to globalization. Zakaria suggests that through cooperation, both powers can coexist. Beyond geopolitics, the pandemic forced mass product testing for digital life, which proved successful for the most part. It revealed that the world has irrevocably turned digital, making virtual settings the new normal. However, it also highlighted economic inequality, which Zakaria suggests can be addressed with safety nets like universal basic incomes and universal health care. The Future of Urbanization. Despite fears that the pandemic would halt or reverse urbanization trends, Zakaria argues that cities remain essential centers for public health, productivity, politics, and sustainability. He also suggests that the COVID-19 response has shown that government quality matters more than size, citing examples of successful nations such as Canada, New Zealand, Taiwan, and Germany. Zakaria believes that addressing underlying problems such as bureaucracy, corruption, and infrastructure will make the American government more effective in battling crises such as the pandemic. The COVID-19 response and market capitalism. In 10 Lessons for a Post-Pandemic World, Zakaria argues that a government's success in its response to COVID-19 is linked to how well it shields its citizens from the harmful effects of market capitalism. He also discusses how Americans from different backgrounds are favoring the idea of redistributing wealth and becoming more doubtful about the free market's ability to solve economic inequality. The author suggests that market-centric thinking is dominating all areas of human life, minimizing the significance of values such as fairness, equality, and intrinsic value. Zakaria further advises experts to listen and respond to the public's concerns without condescension or oversimplification. The pandemic and its effects on global unity. COVID-19 may seem like a source of conflict and division, but according to author Fareed Zakaria, it offers an opportunity to revive the idealism that led to the creation of the United Nations and the European Union. Zakaria believes that international cooperation, which arose from past global crises like World War II, could help the world overcome its challenges. The liberal international order, though containing conflict and hypocrisy, significantly improved lives globally. Zakaria advises against fearing a new multilateral order where America is no longer the dominant voice, and instead, encourages the fostering of the same ideals that underpinned America's rise to power.
And 10 Lessons for a Post-Pandemic World. Fareed Zakaria presents a thought-provoking and refreshing outlook on the world's prospects after COVID-19. He argues that globalization will continue alongside the technological shift, while addressing income disparities is essential. Zakaria distinguishes the importance of effective governance and highlights the potential for sustainable market capitalism. Furthermore, the book emphasizes the value of experts responding to public concerns, dispels skeptical views of the liberal international order, and calls for renewed international cooperation. Embrace these essential takeaways and join the conversation on crafting a brighter, unified future in the face of adversity.